Okay. I'm testing out my new laptop. Okay. I can hear myself. Okay. Wait a few minutes for a few people to come in. When you come in, please thumbs up the live. Okay. Is okay. Put something here. Okay. The title is The Yes Factor: Forgiveness and Moving On. I'm going to start. This will help if I share myself out. Well, it's kind of late and people probably in bed for the ones that have to work. I'm off tomorrow. That's why I'm up. Plus, I don't sleep good at night, no way. Show myself out one more time. And I'm going to start. If anybody's listening in, thank you. I titled this The Yes Factor. Plus, today, what time is it? We're still technically the 5th. Okay, January the 5th, 2022. The yes. The yes to all God's promises is in Christ. And through Christ, we say yes to his glory of God, to the glory of God. 2 Corinthians 1 and 20. Now, God is not going to say yes all the time. You know, just like when you was a child, you want something, your parents not going to say yes all the time. As an adult, you're not going to get yes all the time. We all go through seasons in life when we doubt if God is really good to us. We all go through that, especially when you pray for something and you don't get it right away. It's not in your time; it's in His time. But tasting the goodness of God is often as simple as opening our hearts to receive what His promises through Christ. His promises. Have anyone ever promised you something and then they didn't follow through? Blush and Beauties, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. Have you ever been promised something and somebody promised you something? Even as a child, have you been promised something and nothing and it didn't happen? It happened, but it didn't happen on your time. It didn't happen in your time. Just like things we wish for and pray for, God's not just gonna give it to us right away. He's not gonna get it right away. You gotta be appreciative. I'm well, good, good. Gotta be appreciative. A lot of things you gotta work for. Things just not gonna happen right away. It's just not. It's life. When we feel unworthy or even unready, but if we have said yes to salvation, then we have also said yes to God's promises, His goodness, and His eternal glory. Here's a question. 1SP, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Let me hold up just a minute. Hold just a minute. Okay, 1SP, you have um a blue blazer on. Okay, the question is, what promises of God can you say yes to today? That's something to think about. Something to think about. I just want to break the ice with a little verse. Okay, you see the title is also the yes factor, forgiveness, and moving on. Okay. Forgiveness. That's very hard to do, y'all. It is. It's very hard. Somebody done you wrong. It's hard to. You know, we're human. It's hard. God forgives us every day, every hour, every minute. He forgives us. But we can't forgive each other. We can't forgive each other. We can't even forgive ourselves. Think about it. Forgiveness is a deepening. There are different phases. A lot of people don't know there are different phases of forgiveness. One is a deepening phase. It's like a decrease negative emotions. You'll be around somebody and they always negative. There's a reason behind that. There's a reason behind that because it says, "Are you happy to see me, or is your face stuck with a smile?" Am I stuck with a smile? Let me check. Hold up. I'm not I have a new computer, so I'm testing it out. So am I stuck? Hi, Mr. Random, how you doing? Speaking of 1SP. Hold up. Am I stuck? Not on my end. Okay. It can affect our emotions, our health. If we don't forgive, sometimes we hold things in. That can make you sick. That can really make you sick. And we all have problems where we can't. I kind of see it now. I don't know why it's doing that. I can kind of see it now. Yeah, I'm freezing up. You see, Random says, doing good. Have you? I've been doing good. Edward Smart, hello. Mr. Random says, good. It's a cool young man. Okay. Not forgiving y'all. It can actually make you sick. It can stress you out. It can it mess with your emotions, your health, even your behavior. He's a pretty cool young man too. Okay. And you know what? We waste our time and energy spending the time thinking about, you know, what someone have done to us, and you just not won't forgive them. They don't go on with their lives. A lot of people think about it. There's some people dead, buried, and gone to heaven or hell, and we still harboring on things that they did to us. We haven't forgiven them yet, and they go on. They are gone. Then there's what you call work phase. Learning to understand them, seeing them as more than their wrongdoing. Learning to understand why they did it. Now that's hard to do too. Why should we understand why they did us wrong? Why should we have any kind of empathy? They did us wrong. So why should we feel some type of way for them? That's part of forgiveness. Why should we feel sorry for somebody that's done us wrong? Why? Please thumbs up the live, please and thank you. And if you don't know anyone in here, get to know them, get to know each other. I think everybody in here might know each other. Understanding one's wrong, understanding someone else's wrongdoing doesn't mean that you condone what they did. They could have done something to someone else, and another person be like, well, why are you still dealing with them? Why are you still fooling with them? How are you understanding what they did to me or whatever? You can understand it, but that doesn't mean you condone what they did. There's a difference. It doesn't mean that you agree with them. You can understand what somebody's doing, or in your mind why they're doing it, but that doesn't mean that you condone what they're doing. It doesn't mean you agree with what they're doing. And I'm the type of person, if I'm doing something to hurt somebody, or I've done something to hurt you or whatever, tell me. A lot of people, you can be doing something unknowing. But most of the time, people know what they're doing. Most of the time. Let's see, Blacker TB TSTJ. You changed your name? Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi, Boots and Chat. All right, everybody speaking. Where can we understand another person without believing their actions are acceptable? I'm going to say it again. We can understand another person's, we can believe, I guess we can understand is what it's saying, without believing their actions are acceptable. Like I was saying earlier. Now another phase is decision. I think everybody um, has a decision to make, whether it's good or bad. Everybody has a decision to make. Anybody agree? We all have decisions to make, whether they're good or bad. We struggle with deciding to forgive. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We really struggle. That's me, you, anybody. Because we know that we have a right to, yes, we have a right to be angry. When somebody do something to you, you have the right. That's your feelings. Can't nobody tell you how to feel. I can't tell you how to feel. You can't tell me how to feel. Costello, weight loss. Hello, welcome in. Like is here. That's so cool. All right, everybody speaking. No one can tell you how to feel. You can't. Let me read again. We struggle with deciding to forgive because we know that we have the right to be angry, while the offender does not have the right up to have the right to kindness. Says, hi, host. I'm lost and late to the topic. Okay, well, I'm talking about um, forgiveness. 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 Okay, in order to move forward in our lives, don't you think we have to forgive? Yes, it's hard to forgive. Very hard. A lot of people say, a lot of people can't forgive. And the first thing they say, I will forgive you, but I won't forget. Oh, that's a heavy, yes, yes, it is. Yes. Now, my thinking is, I, my thing is, if someone do me wrong, yes, it's gonna take a while for me to forgive. But then I start thinking, I said, you know what? God forgave me, so that means if I don't want to block my blessings, I'm gonna have to forgive. And no, it's not gonna be easy. I'm human. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy for anybody to forgive. But we have to at least try. We want God to forgive us because we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. We have to forgive. After we forgive, now there's a difference between, let me tell you, it's a difference between moving on and moving forward. A lot of people say, oh, I'm moving on. A lot of times when you move on, you still, in your mind, you're still thinking about what happened. And all different is moving on. You just move to a different place, different activities, different space. But guess what? You may have moved on, but you haven't moved forward. There's a difference between moving on and moving forward. Moving on, to go on to a different place, subject, or activity. You just moved on to say, you had a job or you had a place and you want to move to a different state or a different job. All you did, you just picked up your belongings and you just moved. You moved on. That doesn't mean that you move forward. It doesn't mean that you move forward. And then too, you have to ask yourself, okay, where we are right now. When this piece said, good people are all in here. Yes, yes. Right where just think about right where you are right now in your life. Right where you are now. How can you move forward? Is there coolest of the cool? Cool. That's right. That's right, when it's be. And a lot of times there are things we must give up, y'all. A lot of times we're trying to hold on to things. A lot of things we have to give up to move forward. Oh no, she didn't. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. How are you? Let me hold up just 1 minute. All right, I think you should have a blue dress. Oh no, she didn't. Okay, there's what you call an understanding phase. As I was saying, there are different phases of forgiveness. Forgiveness. Understanding phase. Painful emotions. Craft by the roads. Hello, welcome in. Painful emotions. I mean, you holding in all this anger. You're feeling the shame. All of us been there. Caress. Think you're new here. See here. Okay, thanks. Change behavior. Avoiding new relationships, new friends. Change world view. A lot of times, people think everybody is evil because they've been done so wrong. They think everybody's out to get them. Thinks everybody out to get them. Okay, there are 10 things. Okay, 10 things that we should give up to move forward. Letting the opinions of others control our lives. Everybody got an opinion, and you know the rest. Everybody has an opinion. It's not what others think of you, it's what you think of yourself, right? It's not what other people think. And we all have feelings. People say things, and we like, okay, we all have feelings. That's why, too, we have to watch what we say. My thing is, you don't have anything to say nice, don't say nothing at all. If you're not going to lift somebody up, you know, the shame of past failures. Your past does not equal to your future. What you did in the past is the past. We're in the present now. We're looking for the future. Everybody has a past. Everybody has a story to tell. Everybody. Let's see. Hey, there's my sister. Yes, Crab by the Rose. Yeah, Tina's in here. Yes, welcome in. Welcome, everybody. Thumbs up, please. I got this new laptop and I'm also testing it out. So next time I'm gonna try to do the what's it, StreamYard, so I can have people come up. Leslie says you gotta pay. Yes, we all gotta pass one SP. We all human. We all gotta pass. We're in the present and we're looking for the future. Being indecisive about what you want. Make a decision to do what you want and pursue it with passion. Pursue it with passion. Tell us a story. No, that's another lie, honey. I can write I do like you when it's I write a book. Procrastinating on the goals that matter to you. We all do it. Oh, I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it next year. Next year may not come. Tomorrow isn't promised. Neither is the end of the day. Make the choice and follow through. We all have to make choices, things that we want to do, and follow through. Me too. I'm not excluded. Not excluded. I have another question. Are you stuck? Have anybody ever felt like wherever you are right now, do you feel like you're stuck? Anybody? My kids keep me on my P's and Q's. That's good. That's their job. They were supposed to. They're supposed to keep you on your P's and Q's. Moving on and moving forward. If you don't forgive, how do you move forward? How do you move forward in your life if you can't forgive? That's a hard question. People do things that we don't understand. We don't know why they do it. Even if you ask them, you still can't understand. Like what would make you do this? Do we put ourselves in their shoes to try to understand why they did it? They done something to you, but do we put ourselves in their shoes to try to figure why? Why would you do that? What was you thinking? Let's just say I be stuck in bed sometimes and they wake me. Why is for you too much? You are too much. But remember, moving on doesn't mean you're moving forward. It doesn't mean that. How do we grow from this? What have we learned? And how do we move forward? No matter if you're going through something, you have to ask yourself, how do I grow from this? How do I move on? What's my next step? That's a question we all must ask ourselves. What's my next step? Sometimes we choose to do nothing about the situation. We choose to do nothing. You can only decide how you are going to live right now. You can only decide that. Every day is a new chance. Every day we wake up is another chance. I always say every day is another. Every new day is a new day. Is new things. We get another chance. I say we get another chance to get it right. Do better. Seek ye kingdom first. Amen. Prayer is the next step. Yes, it is. Prayer is the first step. I say prayer is the first step. You know how some people they feel like they just got to be right. They got to be right. They feel like they right all the time. They're never wrong. And what they say, what they do, how they feel, they're right. And everybody else is wrong. And everybody else is wrong. I hate to tell you, if anybody listening or anybody in the chat think they're always right, guess what? They're not. That's when you're wrong. If you think you are right, then you lose the ability to learn new things. When you think you're right and you know it all, and somebody trying to tell you something new, you're not listening. You lose the ability to learn new things. And then you're stuck in that how would you say in that space where you know it all. How do you move forward from that? You know everything. You're never wrong. You know everything and you're never wrong. And sometimes we have so much till we run from the problems instead of trying to face them. We run from them. We all been there. We all been there. I say we got to stop running. Face the issue head on. Communicate, appreciate, love, and forgive. Two, we have to love the people in our life. We have to love the people in our life. Life is short. Life is way too short, y'all. Think about the last, 2 years? Life is short. Life been short, but life is short. I hope 12 L's is listening because she tells us all the time. Yeah, life is short. We're not promised. We are not promised. Not promised. We can go to sleep and not wake up in the morning. We can get up and walk. Get up and walk from, if we in the same position, we can get up and walk and go into the next room, and that can be it. Within the blink of an eye, that can be it. We got to stop making excuses. Yes, got to stop making excuses. I made excuses. We all make excuses, but we don't think about it. We're not thinking about it. Just not. Stop making excuses rather than decisions. And sometimes we overlook the positive. What you, we, myself, see, often depends entirely on what we are looking at. Sometimes what we see is only what we're looking at. We don't see nothing else. We don't want to hear nothing else. Just what we see is what we're looking at. Does it make any sense? Is that your brand? My brand? No. This no. I got this shirt a couple years ago from Pink Motivation. And it's like my part of my PJ. Let's see, 12L says that a lot. Is that nope? Okay, I read that. Okay, not being appreciative. Not being appreciative of what you have, what people do for you, the people around you, life, breath. Just not appreciative. You need, okay, sounds good. Not appreciating the present moment, the here and now, or the people in our lives, especially the ones that always been there. You think because they've been there, sometimes you get what's the word for it? Comfortable. Sometimes we get too comfortable. Crap by the road says, my son trying to talk to me. I got to go. Okay, thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'm not gonna be on here long. What time is it? It's almost okay. So that's another question we should ask ourselves. Do you want somebody that's gonna first of all, do you want somebody that's gonna tell you yes all the time? And then once they tell you no, you're upset? Are you willing to forgive somebody that's wronged you? Are you I have to ask myself that too, but are you willing to forgive? Yes, it is hard. Time when people tell us no after they've been telling us yes for so long, we so used to it, and they say no. It's like, who, me? You telling me no? Okay, I'm gonna close with feeling hunger. I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry. And whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. John 6:35. You don't have to teach babies to put things in their mouth. They are born with a natural instinct to feed themselves. But you do need to teach them what to feed themselves. We were all created with a natural spiritual hunger for God, but we must learn how to fill our hunger. There are things that we will try to put into our soul that will never satisfy us. The only true remedy to the deepest longing in our being is God, because we are created to hunger after Him. How do you feel your hunger for God? Let's see. I love forgiveness. The fun part is getting the apologies. Well, that's how you feel. Okay, crap out of the road says I'm back. Okay, thank you. You know what? A lot of people that you're gonna forgive not gonna apologize. You can't worry about their apologies. Their apologies, actually, you can't just you really if you just want to forgive somebody just to hear their apology, what is that? And then two, forgiving somebody is not necessarily for them. It's for you. Have you ever had somebody? Have you ever told somebody that you forgive them, and then they say, "Don't forgive me," and I say, "I'm not forgiving you for you. I'm forgiving you for me." A lot of times people apologize. They don't mean it. Now some do. Then again, some don't. Some don't. So it's just something to think about. Something for all of us to think about. It really is. Yes, it's very hard to forgive. When it's people say you're right, I should just tell them, forget it, and when, oh, if they, no, no, you shouldn't tell them forget it. Let them apologize. Because actually, you don't know if they're being truthful or not. Let them apologize. And when they apologize, say, I accept your apology. You forgave them. You done your part. You done your part. That Tuscany. Let's see here. Okay, mods. Anything looking funny? Let's see here. Seems like when you're talking about a certain subject, people get like they want to come in and start chaos, but not here. Maria, fun times. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's just a few things that was on my mind and I would want to share. That's all. A few things I want to share. The yes factor, forgiveness, and moving forward. Hello, new here. Kyle, hello, welcome in. How are you? How are you doing? Thumbs up the live, please, and thank you. Pep by the road saying hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, guys, I wasn't gonna be on here long. It's late. What time is it? I want to let me say, like and share. Thank you so much. I'm good. Just laying in bed. I'm in bed, but I'm not laying in bed. I'm on the bed. So everybody, I hope everybody had. Well, it's still New Year's, y'all. Today is just the 5th. Technically, it's the 6th. It's the 6th. Yep, today is the 6th. Already. Isn't that something? See how fast time is passing by? We have no time to be wasting, y'all. You see how fast it's going. Time waits on no man. So we can't be wasting energy, our time and energy, worrying about what other people think of us. We can't do that. You're wasting your time. You got things to do. Got things to do. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming. I appreciate you all. Still New Year. Happy New Year. Be blessed, be safe, and be encouraged. And we have to stop trying. At least, try. We have to try to forgive. And yes, it is hard. But in order for us to move forward, not move on, in order for us to move forward, we have to forgive. One SP said, I'm fine, thank you. As for yourself, Cal, Cal says, I'm good, man. Just sick. Oh, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Praying that you feel better. Drink plenty of fluids, get your vitamin C. And I want to wish everybody a blessed night. Love you guys. God bless. Now I have to figure out. I tell you, this is a new laptop, so I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, I see it at the bottom. Hopefully, next time, guys, I'll be on StreamYard and I have you guys can come up. I'll drop the link. You can come up. Regina Stokes, hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. She sent hello to the chat. Myself in the chat. Cal says, thanks for the prayers. Yes, we all need prayer. We have to stay prayed up too. Denise, pray for Cal. Yes. I can't see. Is that Shelby? Hey, Shelby, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Okay, awesome. Okay, she's speaking. Regina's speaking to Shelby. Want to see everybody speaking? Awesome. I'm gonna get ready to close, and I want to thank everybody for coming. I truly appreciate you. For the ones that came in late, you can hopefully watch the replay. I appreciate it. Love you guys. God bless.